it's about to get good.
We would not be here if it weren't for you guys, so thank you so much. Now, as you can see, our girl Tam Tam, she's out sick today. Tam, we hope you feel better soon. We miss you. I'm giving you a hug from right here.
Yes, air hug.
All right. Now to the rest of y'all, who is ready for some girl chat? First up, a user on Quora recently asked this question. Is it okay for a married man to comment on other women's photos on social media by telling them they are hot or making similar comments? A, I'm gonna put you on the spot first because would you be mad at Israel if he did this?
Yes, and I'm gonna tell you why. Yes. Okay, so I am a realistic person. I think it's completely unrealistic to think that somebody is never gonna find someone else attractive. That's just ridiculous.
Okay.
So I think there is a difference between show me, look at it, I'll probably show it to you. I'm more of that person, though, than he is. I'm more the person to be like, oh my God, babe, look at her body. She looks so bomb. She looks amazing. And he'll be like, oh my God, yeah, whatever. He's so not Instagram, whatever. I help him with his page. But anyway, the point is that doesn't bother me. I think the issue is liking and commenting, where now you leave it for other people to make assumptions about my relationship that are embarrassing to me.
Okay.
Okay.
So when you comment on another woman's page, and it also depends on what the photo looks like. If she's in a thong, shaking it and twerking, it might look like you're just a pervy, thirsty dude. And I don't want my husband to look like a pervy, thirsty dude after other women. That's just, more than anything, it just looks corny. Like, don't look corny. It looks corny.
Well,
like,
it looks disrespectful. I mean, I think the obvious response is no for a married man. You shouldn't be commenting, going, you know, ha. Do that for your wife. That's why you got married. Do that for her.
Or what a concept. Even if you think it, why do you have to comment it for the whole world to see? If you think that girl looks hot, be like, yo, babe, this girl looks hot, right? Yes, she does. The end. What is the point of letting the girl...
You know why.
Because they want to let the girl know that she looks hot, which I think is inappropriate.
Yeah.
Unless it is a mutual friend, which, Jeannie, don't you agree? Like, if it was you... I think it does depend on the person. Like, if it was you and you just look fly in a dress and Israel's on your page, like, killing it, Jeannie, I'd be like, yeah.
Because even my ex, I have a lot of attractive friends.
What would you be?
Yeah.
I have a lot of gorgeous friends, and, you know, when you're married, I was married, and even then, he felt compelled to have to like other people's pictures, because my friends are all really sweet with him, and so they would like all of his pictures, so he'd be like, I feel like I should, and I'm like, do it, because I'm all about encouraging other people, and I'm secure in my marriage.
But what would he say, though? The comment?
He would just like, or say, he would, I don't know if he's not a commenting.
He wouldn't be like, damn, you fine.
Well, but then if you guys knew. A woman in, like, I'm just saying, if it was a woman literally with, like, a see-through shirt on, like, and so he's, like, killing it, looking so hot.
Damn, you fine.
Okay, but here, to me, this is, to each person is a different situation. For me, I personally don't have a problem with my significant other liking, commenting on anybody else, because I feel like if you are fixated on what other people think, you are insecure about what other people think when it comes to your relationship. Okay?
Well,
and I'm going to take it a little bit deeper.
Okay.
For me, I know social media changed my world. I was born in the time where there was no social media. The worst you could get was bullying outside on the streets. That was a lot on its own. Now it's what other people think. You can track what people like, all that stuff. And I realized that I really have to guard my mind and my heart on what I want to care about. Because the second I actually open up that threshold of what I think I should care about with other women and what other people think about me, then it spirals me in a place that I don't like about myself.
I think what happens is that social media can be the devil's playground at times. And I think sometimes it's not about you. It's about that other person. And so if that other person might feel like, okay, let's just say,
like, your husband is pervy. It happened to me, and let's be honest. Somebody commented, and this is kind of how we started talking about this. Someone commented on my picture. A married man commented on my picture, and my first thing was to be like, this is weird. And you guys were like, no, it's not a big deal. He's just being nice. But how do you know that your husband commenting on that person's thing doesn't make her feel uncomfortable?
Again, because I go like this.
Or make her necessarily think, oh, he likes me. And then it gets into the DMs, and then she starts DMing him and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying. That's the devil's playground.
No, but this is
just leave it alone.
No, this is the devil's playground. When you let your mind start to fabricate and make up ideas about other people's marriages and situations that are not there, and you start making yourself get sick with insecurity because of playing out this situation. Who knows what that man was doing? Who knows about his marriage? marriage. We don't have a right to talk about it. But at the end of the day, you got to worry about yourself and your own lane and about what you can do.
But you also have to
disrespectful.
Do you not agree that you should protect your marriage?
No.
That you should protect your marriage?
Protect your marriage by loving your husband and making his eyes so here that he's not paying attention to anything else.
Well, he won't be liking it. He won't be liking
people's Instagram.
He won't be liking. I don't think.
Jeannie,
you know.
you need to tell me that
this is for me.
if you can protect your marriage in the sense of if you don't have bad intentions, then why even do something like that? Why even...
Girl, this is so high school.
Well,
Liking somebody's Instagram doesn't mean that they're a cheater
Nobody
or a bad
said
person
just
or that their
liking
marriage
Instagram.
is broken.
Picture, if it's an guys, like I said, it's a huge difference if it's a girl sitting there drinking coffee and he likes the picture than if the girl is inappropriately dressed or it's just an inappropriate photo.
She
in
like
a
this.
thong, twerking. If your husband, it's a video of a girl in her G-string twerking like this, and your husband is commenting and liking the picture and saying, "Damn, baby, you should." You really mean to tell me you would think that that's like, yeah, go, yes, baby. You let her know.
No, I just think, I'm taking it 5 steps further. I'm just saying, for a woman, control your mind, control your thoughts, control the way you compare yourself
and
to
control
others.
your man from commenting on stuff he shouldn't be commenting on.
Control your man. Because if you have to start controlling your man about the way that they are, then that shouldn't be your man.
I agree with that.
It's rules in every relationship, and this is your rule. Your rule is he can do whatever. Her rule is he can't do whatever, and that's why I'm single.
Well, if you constantly think your man is going to cheat on you, don't act surprised if he does. Because did you know that it's actually possible, this is so real, for people to think such negative thoughts that they can actually manifest or will things into happening. So I think this is similar to like what you were saying, Jeannie. If you start thinking negatively, negative things might happen. According to the website Blue Alchemy, people manifest negativity in their lives by constantly thinking and acting like a victim, surrounding themselves with negative people and constantly thinking they aren't good enough. So ladies, do you believe that negative things in your life could be the result of your negative mindset?
I think, yeah, automatically.
Yeah, what do you think?
Of course. This is the whole thing I'm talking about earlier. When you plant that seed, it's going to grow. When you have somebody talking smack to you, that waters that seed. When you compare yourself to other people on social media or on the street, you're growing that seed. So that's going to plant. You're going to be this nasty, corrupt seed that thinks you're not good enough. So, of course, that's horrible. And that's what manifesting is when you breathe something and give it so much life that the next day you actually never reach your worth because you're still wallowing in where you used to be rather than where you could be.
Yeah, that is so true. The other thing I think is, have you ever, you can manifest things both ways, good and bad. Have you ever thought about somebody so much and your phone starts ringing and it's them? Yo, I swear that is happening. That has happened to me so many times. My manifestation level is like up here, you guys. I manifest all sorts of things. With that being said, I actually had a guy friend of mine that was married, and he told me that the reason his marriage ended up ending, but the reason why he ended up, which you can't blame anybody else, but he ended up cheating on his wife. And the reason why, you know, I'm mad nosy. I've been wanting to know, like, what happened. Right. So I'm, like, intrigued on, like, marriages and what makes them work, what doesn't make them work, and whatever. So I'm asking him all these questions. He actually said that the girl he cheated on his wife with was someone that his wife brought to his attention. Get ready for this. He never noticed the girl. Never noticed her, never even noticed she was around. And the wife, in her insecurity, thought the girl was pretty. So she was like, well, you work with that girl and you're always with her and she's beautiful. And he was like, wait, what? And she told the husband, that girl likes you. That girl likes you. I can tell the way she's looking at you. What are you guys doing? And accusing somebody is one of the worst things you can do because, one, if they already dealt with the repercussions, why shouldn't they do it?
Well, this is the thing.
But listen, he then noticed the girl, and then because he noticed the girl,
go back to what I said about planting them
hyped.
seeds, man. Personally, if you literally think of your thoughts as seeds, when you think about some other woman,
I want to think that I can win the lottery, but it don't happen sometimes. This is my thing. This is my view. You put two negatives together, it don't make a positive. You put two positives together, it doesn't make a negative. you put a positive and a negative together, that gives you a charge, okay? The thing is, in life, you have to have action. Yes, you can think as positive as you want, as negative as you want, but you still have to put some action behind all of that.
Okay.
And that's what I feel. For me,
Yes.
I want to think, okay, how many times did I say, yeah, I want a TV show, I want a TV show? I told you this before when we started. I'm like, I wanted a TV show, but I couldn't just think it. I had to put the work in. I had to, you know, have the meetings. I had to get myself right.
Yes.
And I'm still, you know, working on getting myself right. So I think, yes, there is some truth to some manifestations, but you have to also put some work into it. And that's anything.
That's
Well,
true.
this man started putting work into that manifestation because he cheated on his wife with the girl, but his thing was, yo, she was constantly accusing me of looking at girls that I wasn't even looking at, and at some point, he was
that's
like...
insecurity, though.
So he was constantly, he's like, I saw, like, that's like if you're insecure and you think like, oh, I want a big butt. My man likes girls with big butts. So every girl that has a big butt that walks by, you're like, why are you looking at her big butt? Look at her, she got a big butt.
Yes.
And then he's like, what big butt? Oh, damn, that is a big butt. You can't keep putting that in a man's face.
You said something very powerful earlier, which is that you have the power to manifest things. That goes for every person out there. Every single one of you have the power to manifest things, and that means negatively or positively. I've even had situations, obviously, in you know, when we grow up, we're insecure about a lot of things, our body, to the type of opportunities you can get, thinking that, you know, you're less than someone else to be able to get lucky in life or whatever. And like you, Lani, we all did. We manifested where we are today because we believed in ourselves more than anybody else out there. So that was manifesting in the good. I also have had situations where I've manifested something for someone else because I knew it was better for them than myself. What I mean by that is, if you really love someone else enough, this is part 2 of manifesting good for yourself. When you've manifested good for yourself, you're good, you're whole. You're taking the oxygen. Imagine you're on top of the lifesaver on the ocean, and you can pull people in there to help you or to be helped. I've actually been in a place where I've thought such positive thoughts towards somebody and something that you know they deserve or want so bad that you start to see the doors open for you. Some people call it prayer. It's also manifestation, but there's nothing like that feeling where you're so whole that you're able to actually use a manifestation for someone else that you care about.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, if Tam was here, I think Tam would say, when someone mistreats me, I kill him with kindness.